Cool.
What's up, guys? So this is a thermal expansion AC system. So you turn your AC on, and it sends a signal via CAN bus to a relay, turning your compressor on, your electromagnetic clutch-driven compressor. So it spins the clutch, spinning these pistons, sending high pressure liquid out of the compressor into the condenser. Then the condenser cools it down, and words mean things. The refrigerant, there we go. The refrigerant out of the the refrigerant out of the condenser comes out and around into the receiver dryer. The receiver dryer has desiccant material in it, so it sucks water out of the refrigerant. Liquid refrigerant comes up from the receiver dryer into the thermal expansion valve, which atomizes it into a vapor and sends that vapor into the evaporator core. As the refrigerant is thermally expanded, hence the thermal expansion valve, it gets really cold and then comes back. Once it gets done doing its stuff in the evaporator, it'll come down and back into the compressor, where the compressor is pulling a vacuum, pulling it into here, which restarts the cycle. When you turn your fan on, whatever your strength your fan is on, it'll send a signal to your blower motor, which will blow air across your evaporator core, which cools off the air, blowing it into the vents, into the cabin, or your knees, or your legs, wherever you want.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not bad.
Cool. Hi, I'm David. We're going to talk about fixed orifice tube AC systems today. So, if you have a fixed orifice tube AC system, when you turn your AC on via a CAN bus signal, goes to relay, turns your compressor on. When your compressor comes on, see it spinning here, moving the pistons up, back and forth, sends a high pressure liquid out of the compressor into the condenser. As it's going through the condenser, this kind of acts as a radiator, and it'll cool off the high pressure fluid a little bit, not a whole lot. And then the fluid comes down and around up to a fixed orifice tube. The fixed orifice tube will atomize the refrigerant, making it basically become a gas. As it atomizes, it'll go through the evaporator, which will cool down the evaporator significantly to the point of usually like ice buildup on there. Once the refrigerant gets done in the evaporator, it'll come down into the accumulator, and it'll collect in the accumulator. The compressor pulls a vacuum through this line, pulling a low pressure gas into the compressor, sending it into restarting the process. When you turn your fan on, it sends a signal to the blower motor, and the blower motor blows air across the evaporator, sending your cooled air into wherever you have your AC set to. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I don't really care if I'm not doing it for you, I'm doing it for me. And have a nice day. Peace!